Well, it gets interesting when the former president, as you know, speaks Chi, doesn't it? Well, he was speaking at his residence when a delegation from here at the Multimedia Group and KABA's family called on him to invite him to KABA's funeral, set to come off this weekend. He's also been speaking about KABA.
Quite surprising and a pleasant one of that, when some of my colleagues were signing the book of condolence. No. What you call it, the visitor's book. And there was a function at which our former chief of staff seemed to be weeping badly. That's when it hit me that Amy said, no, obeying your power. And listening to KABA now, I guess it all makes sense. Because journalists with that kind of fair-minded approach to things, journalists with a good sense of balance, sense of objectivity, you know, are becoming rare. A few too many of them are serving one purpose or the other, which seems to undermine the integrity of that profession. And indeed, when somebody like this dies, then we must consider it a serious loss. Well, me boy.
Former President Jerry John Rawlings there speaking about KABA, my very own friend who we lost. Will be burying him over this weekend. Away from the former president, President Akufo-Addo has described the late multimedia and Asampa FM broadcaster Kojo Asare-Bafo Champong KABA as a professional and a hard-working journalist who will be missed dearly. The president said this when management of the Multimedia Group and family of the late broadcaster called on him also at the Flagstaff House to officially inform him of KABA's death and announce funeral plans and arrangements. KABA died last month at age 37 and is due to be buried this weekend, like I indicated earlier. President Akufo-Addo noted that government will offer the necessary support for the funeral.
I was surprised when I heard the news. He was a young man in his prime with a lot of potential.
It's a pity. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Yeah, no. It's not
I wasn't around during the 1 week, and that's why Dr. Baumia came. And I'm not around this weekend. I'm attending an ECOWAS conference at Abuja. But we'll see how we can support to make everything successful. So accept my condolence.
No, what contact will I teach you? If you will have one person here, so I'll be one person, so she will be son. Or maybe man, I know I am. Yeah, Japan saying, yes, son. It's in my mamma shedding, Moko said. Why, more idea. Young man in the prime of his life, and who didn't survive to society. Hey, yeah, the Kupana. Be able to so now what you say where am I? Timoko said, why when I fall in Yano, I will share for you. Moko said, Madame Massin Susan will buy the son of Susan, exactly. That's Papa. That's
May his soul continue to rest in peace.